Okay, guys, for this W.15 IXL assignment, remember 80 gets you full points, 100 gets you extra credit. So if you start to get really in the swing of it and really understand it pretty easy, which I hope you will, you can get extra credit by getting to 100. I first want to, before I start, let you know so you don't judge me. I know you are. I would too, though. So props to you for judging me. Yes, it says questions answered on the right 4, and I have a score of 0. But because I'm in a teacher mode, I can reset the SMART score back to 0. I swear I didn't get 4 wrong in a row. Believe me or not, you'll never know how dumb I actually am. All right, let's get this thing going. Okay, so if you watch my video that should be above this in the assignment, I already explained what it means by no solution, one solution, and infinitely many solutions. So if you're sitting here saying, I don't even know what that's talking about, come on, sister, go back and watch a stinking video for once so you know. If you're watching this, you're already attempting to at least watch this video. So one solution means it'll say y equals 7. I made up a number, but it'll say y equals 7 at the end. One solution. No solution means the y's will be gone. Like they'll cancel each other out. One solution, y equals 7. Infinitely many solutions means it would be like 7y equals 7y. It means they equaled itself. So no matter what number you put in, it would be equal. So with that being said, this problem right here, I see it says negative 7y and negative 7y on the other side. So what that means is I would add 7y. So negative 7y plus 7y equals 0, right? So that means all the y's would cancel themselves out and there'd be no y left. When there's no variable left, that means there's no solution. So that's right. Hold on, I'm using two things at once. I'm gonna scroll down. So on this next problem, I see there is minus 9n and minus n. I can order n at 8n. So they're all n's to begin with. So if I took 8n and I minus 9n, 8 minus 9 is negative 1. Negative 1 times n is negative n. So I would be left with negative n equals negative n. When they equal the exact same thing, that means there's infinitely many solutions. I cannot get this pen thing to start. Okay. For those of you that might be struggling, I don't want to go too fast and leave you in the dust. So let me write it. So again, if I have two things on the same side, I don't have to do the opposite. But Mr. Lentz, you keep telling us we have to do the opposite. Remember, those of you coming to get help with me, I keep telling you. The only time you have to do the opposite in algebra is when you're trying to pass over the line you made or the equal sign. Anytime you do that, you're doing the opposite. But over here, 8n minus 9n, based on combining like terms rules, you could just combine them. 8 minus 9 equals negative 1. And negative 1 times n is just negative n. And I didn't do anything over here. So I have it at the end. So they just equal the exact same thing. So what did I say that was? I said it was infinitely many solutions. Because again, if I said, oh, n must be 7. So if I took n out and put a 7 in, it would say negative 7 equals negative 7. Yeah, that works. That's true. Well, no. It's actually 10. Okay, so negative 10 equals negative 10. That's also true. So no matter what number I keep pushing in there, it's going to still be infinite many solutions. So let me scroll down again. Now, this one says 10q on left and 10q on the right, which means they're both positive. So a lot of people, including myself a few times, think, oh, it's going to be infinitely many because they already equal each other. But that's not true because I need to balance it. So if I were to subtract 10q because it's positive, 10q minus 10q is 0. 10q minus 10q is 0. And all I'm left with is negative 7 equals 0. So that means there is no solution because there's no q's left.